Germany agrees to axe Nord Stream 2 if Russia invades Ukraine.
Here's a summary of the article.
The United States and Germany appear to have agreed that the Russia-favored Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline will not come to life if Russia invades Ukraine, according to statements from the two countries' officials. The first indication came from the U.S. State Department, which said that Nord Stream 2, linking Russia to Germany under the Baltic Sea, will not move forward if Russia invades Ukraine, in a significant strengthening of the West's previous position on the strategically vital gas supply. I want to be very clear. If Russia invades Ukraine one way or another, Nord Stream 2 will not move forward, State Department spokesperson Ned Price stated on Wednesday. The project has become increasingly politicized amid growing tensions between Russia and the West, which fears Moscow may attack Ukraine to prevent it from forging close ties with NATO. Russia denies it harbors such plans. From the perspective of Kiev, Nord Stream 2 will allow Russia to stop transiting gas via Ukraine, which has served as an insurance policy against militaristic advances on its soil. Gas experts estimate that if Nord Stream 2 starts operations, gas transit via Ukraine will stop. Another Ukrainian official, Sergei Makogan, chief of the gas transmission operator of Ukraine, told Die Welt that if Nord Stream 2 gets certified and starts operations, gas prices for Europeans will increase.
This post received a score of 5,400, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I love this quote. Because, remember, Russia already invaded Ukraine.
Russia. Yeah, but just the tip, so it doesn't count.
A few weeks later, hey Russia, we need to talk.
Russia will insist on marriage.
The West will call for an abortion.
Even the US? Parents always change their tune when the mess is on their doorstep.
In the US they always abort the Russian baby. Red fear greater than the Bible. Who has red fear these days? The Republicans were the ones who jingoistically and hyperbolically feared the Russians. Now the party of internal consistency seems to be in love with Russia. Everyone rational views Russia as a real threat worthy of rational concern, but not as a red menace.
There's rumblings about blocking Russian access to the City of London, which would screw literally all of the oligarchs. Nord Stream being cut would deprive them further of their ill-gotten gains. That pressure would get a reversal of opinion really fast, I suspect.
And this is the real power in Russia. Yes, Putin is the head, but if he starts pissing off the rich base.
Putin has them well under control. Ask Mikhail Khodorkovsky.
You've seen Dune, yes? Sure, he has the power to crush any individual oligarch who steps up. Can he crush them if they unite? No way.
So you're saying they need desert power?
Wow, spoiler alert there. I'm awaiting the emergence of the giant Siberian worm myself.
Fun fact. The idea of giant worms possibly originated in part from Siberian mammoth skeletons.
Super interesting. So if they invaded Ukraine, they would monopolize European gas reserves and essentially have the ability to destabilize the region.
Almost wonder if part of the invasion will be blowing up the competition pipes.
The Western allies are now on the same page almost completely with these latest reports from Germany. The heated rhetoric from Russian officials is dying down, and Normandy format meetings that took place yesterday seem to show progress. Compared to weeks ago, looks like things are moving in the opposite direction, away from war and more toward diplomacy. Let's keep an eye on the military at the border now.
That would fuck up Russia even more and will end in all Scandinavia, Eastern Europe and even maybe Ukraine joining NATO. What can Russia do? Attack again? It will just take a few decades till China will look north for expansion instead of south.
I think this will be the end of the standoff. NS2 is very important to Russia.
No, they won't do it. Germany was the one that asked for NS2 in the first place.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.